Yeah, Loki Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, you know. I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat, chat.
Watch I wanna. Watch I wanna. Watch I wanna.
Welcome back to One Drop Podcast. Another episode. You know, it's episode 13, and you know I'm your boy Lucky Flex, and this is the lovely
Tracy Loyal in
the building again. You know what I mean? If you can't count on anybody's face, you can count on ours to be here every week. So big up to us. You know what I mean?
Always here.
And the other member is rogue right now. We don't know where to find him. Yeah.
And I think he forgot about this.
He probably did forget about, but you know what I mean? That's how it go. We're here, you know what I mean? Just want to give y'all another episode of entertainment and conversation. And, you know, we just here, you know what I mean? And before we get into anything, we just want to get into our sponsors. And, you know, our sponsor today is Isolated Clothing. You know, that's a clothing line that is marketing about being yourself, being different, and it's by a 17-year-old young man that's, you know, designing, you know, these hoodies, and now it's going to be t-shirts coming out, and you know, we need you to put these you know, these stuff up, bro, and we need samples before anybody get them. So you know what I mean? I know you just got back from Vegas, and
another one,
you know what I mean? So
you know, was in Vegas.
Yeah,
his videos.
Yeah, I seen some of his little snaps and all of that crap. So
the sponsorship is really working.
Yeah. He doing this thing. He can take a vacation to Vegas at that age. I haven't even been to Vegas. I'm actually going to Vegas sometime this year. So you know what I mean?
I need to take a trip too. I never
exactly.
I need to take a trip one day.
But big up to Isolated Clothing. If you want to get in touch with Isolated Clothing, go to Instagram. His Instagram tag is Isolated Clothing Line, and you know, you can see all his latest designs. And our next one is
our next sponsor. We have Lavish Gem, which is by Kenyatta.
Yeah,
big up, girl. Shout out. I like her. But yes,
big up to Kenyatta.
Yes, her she has a waist trainer, latex and non-latex, from size small to 6 extra large.
Okay.
Basically, it's just I had one. I had one last week, and I did some workout in it. So it stays down 4 pounds.
Wow.
Yes.
So that waist trainer is a working thing.
It's working because when you have it on, like she recommended that I wear a tank top and then put it over the tank top.
Okay.
And by the time you're finished working out, you will see like all the sweat.
Yeah. Well, if that's what,
but
that's
it
the
really
case.
worked, and it felt so good, especially my posture.
Okay. Yeah, because you was real tall last week. I don't know. Yeah, I seen you like up here.
Yeah,
I was like,
it had me away, but no, seriously. I really like it. It does its job.
Is it comfortable when you have it on?
Yes.
Does it feel like it's
very comfortable? It's very comfortable.
You know, some waist trainers, I guess, you know, I always hear y'all women complain that it's tight and y'all feel uncomfortable and all that.
And that's why I stay away from it. This is the first one I ever had. And like I said before, I was worried that it was going to be uncomfortable, showing through my clothes, you know, all that. Yeah. But hers have a zipper. And you can barely see anything. Okay. And it was really comfortable. I have the non-latex one.
Okay.
Which makes it even better for me.
Yeah.
And it was from the bra line all the way down to the bottom half.
Okay.
and it has the two straps. Yeah,
okay.
2 straps. So it really worked. I really like it, and it worked for the posture. Okay. So guys, if y'all want to, go ahead and purchase it, you can visit her website, which is lavishgem.shop.
Okay.
lavishgem.shop.
You stupid.
And
yes. She also has kiosks in Cherry Hill Mall, and also what's the mall in Delaware that she also is? It's in there too.
Actually, Christiana
Mall. Christiana Mall. So if you're in the Cherry Hill area, if you're in the Christiana in Delaware Mall, Christiana Mall in Delaware, stop by the kiosk and support.
And it's for women and men.
Why you gotta say men like that?
Because men shy away from waist train. It helps with posture.
I understand, but
helps with posture.
I love Kenyatta, but I'm not gonna be in your waist trainer.
Just one time.
Nah, no.
Look, it helps with your posture.
I'm trim though. I don't need that.
No, it's just for the posture. I'm telling you, it gives you like a whole new height on things.
I'm good with my height. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm short. It's fine. It's fine. So,
but yes, guys, go support.
Yeah, big up to Kenyatta and Lavish Gems. The information is going to be on the screen. So
in the description link,
and also in the description box also. So look out for that. Also, if you need any other information,
and you have a picture with me with the waist trainer that we're gonna post. Yeah, you're gonna show all that.
We put all that in the last episode also. But you can do it before and after joint. Anyway, man, but we just want to get started, and but I want to point out something in the elephant in the room right now. I see you have new hardware this week.
Yeah, I'm mad you call it hardware.
Hey, man, it's all good. So how, she just got braces last week, so I got to give her a little trouble. So
I finally took the plunge.
What plunge?
Because it was just time.
So what do you try? Like, I know we get, people get their teeth, straightened or whatever, and you got a little gap with it or whatever. You trying to close it up or what?
The gap is huge. Let's just admit the gap is big.
See, I was trying to be,
No, seriously. It was just my dentist. Every year I go, we go through the same conversation. Okay. And he's like, tomorrow it's getting bigger. It's getting bigger tomorrow. Yeah. So, I always do. I think I did 3 consultations. I never went through with it. Okay. So this time I decided, you know what? Let's just put them on. Okay. It's hell. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
He said it's hell.
I've been back twice already. It's hell.
Wow.
Hey, I couldn't. First of all, I'm happy I'm talking right now.
Yeah, because you wasn't talking earlier this week.
I'm still having a little bit of difficulties eating.
Listen, man, I called her.
Soup,
I called her.
Potato.
I called her after she got it on, and man, I was like, yeah, man, just text me because I can't bother with all that.
Yeah. And it's crazy because I had to call Kenyatta too.
Yeah.
And I had to text her on the side like, listen, can you give me a couple of days?
Listen, bro.
When the speech is better, then we could talk. But
I think the best thing is, I know that you might be a little bit conscious of having that new to you, to your teeth or whatever. So it's fine. Just talk regular, man. And, you know what I mean? That's all it is. That's all it is.
This is foreign. This is new.
Yeah, I know. But try to talk how you would talk without it on, and it'll be better. You'll just you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just want to point it out because I know if she's slurring, it's not because it's the drink.
Yeah, it's not the drink, y'all. No, it's not the drink.
You're trying to find her new word patterns and. You know what I mean? So, but now
my selfie pictures is on pause.
You can still take it. Show the hardware. It's like showing gold teeth or something.
Showing gold teeth, seriously. Man, my sister called me a brace face. She's like, she's a brace face now. I'm like, hey, what?
Hey, like, man, embrace it. Embrace it.
I know, Trace. I'm gonna have it on for a couple of years, so I will.
Anyway, but I'm on other news. I'm just tired. I was at football all day yesterday, but it was well worth it because my son won. His team won yesterday, and he scored 3 touchdowns. So big up to Jaden. You know what I mean? Daddy love you. You know what I mean? Good job, and good job to the rest of the team. Also, they all balled out, and I was happy. I was happy yesterday, but tired. So,
and the crazy thing is, I want to come to the away games, but 8 o'clock till 6? It was 6 o'clock when you guys got back.
He had 2 games yesterday. Well, he had 2 different teams he played for. Oh, so you played for the 7-on-7 team. Mm-hmm. 13 and under. So he's like one of the youngest kids on the team. And he got tackle, spring tackle football. So, we had a tournament with 7-on-7. We had to leave the tournament early, and go to spring tackle. And that we didn't get home till like about 4 or something. So
I told him I'm going to try and make it to one of the away games. I'm going to try. But the all day thing, no, I'm going to have to drive.
Hey, man, I got to do it. He want to play, so.
Yeah, he loved the game. So
he loved football, so.
Shout out to Jaden.
And the rest of the junior Blue Devils, they surprised me yesterday. So, big up to them. We going to do it up in practice because we got a big game this Saturday. So if you can make it this Saturday, get there.
Is it?
It's going to be in the afternoon.
Is it home?
It's not at home. It's going to be away. It's probably in Mount Laurel.
All right, we'll talk afterwards. We'll talk afterwards.
Oh, man. Okay. But anyways, man, we want to get into our conversation. And, we just want to start out with the Miss Kitty saga that's going around now. Basically, Miss Kitty, if you don't know who Miss Kitty is, she's a radio personality slash host, TV host also. Yeah. Also, just recently got her a law degree.
Yes.
So, well accomplished, well educated woman. So, kudos to Miss Kitty. But we have a dilemma. When we have, and I know that, these celebrities like to speak their mind and speak how, freely or what they feel at the moment.
Yeah.
But, her thing was, it is when her view with relationships, I kind of have a big disagreement with. I can understand, like, her view is, basically, once you have money, you want to find another person with money.
That I feel like that is exactly how she's coming off.
And that's a personal choice, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? But when you are in a position of having money, and you look down on the opposite sex as as somebody that don't have money, and you just blast them off the break. That I have a problem with. I'm not a rich guy, but if every woman would have the same mindset as Miss Kitty, it'd be a lot of single women. A lot more single women.
To be honest, like I understand what she was saying in the beginning of it. Men should consider certain things when it comes to,
of course,
being in a relationship with a female.
Of course.
I'm not saying, you have to come out your pocket, heavy. heavy. But, yes, want to get the hair, the nails done, pay the 1 and 2 bills. But, I'm not going to kill you.
But, courting a woman, that's something that is not done nowadays often.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So I heard her make a statement of, when you asking a woman on a date, that you have to take care of a lot of things financially. And if I was a single man and I went up to a woman and spoke to a woman and basically show my interest or whatever, I'm not gonna my next thing is, when I ask her to go out, I'm not going to be thinking that woman is going to ask for things from me to go out with. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, before I ask you out, you should be having clothes. You should be well hygienic. You should, want to do your nails. You should want to get nice things to go out or whatever.
First impression is best impression.
Exactly.
So on the first date, I'm not gonna ask the man, "Oh yeah, give me money for them ear."
Exactly. But this is Miss Kitty's advice to these young ladies now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't agree with her on that though. I can't. There's no way I can agree with her on that.
So how much was that?
That's materialistic.
How much was the amount of money that she said you would have to put out?
Not Jesus.
Before you go in a relationship, go in a date.
I would think about hair, nails, makeup, the wig installation, the outfit, the Bridget sandals. It was like 100 and something thousand.
100 something thousand.
Yeah, when you listen to it, yeah, she gave out all these big numbers. Like they was big numbers.
So 100 and something thousand Jamaican dollars was probably equivalent to probably 1,000 something dollars. US dollars.
Yeah.
So me going into meeting a girl at a party or a park or wherever, you meet women here and there or whatever, supermarket. And I'm going over to this woman and I'm telling her, I'm interested in you. You look nice. But all the nice things you want to tell a woman when you want to get their interest or whatever. And then she said, of course we can go on a date, but it costs this, this costs this, and this costs this. How am I supposed to, like how I'm supposed to rebuttal in that sense? Like now I'm just going to look at you like a mud yell, because why would you see somebody for the first time and then you're going to require money to go out on a date with you? That's ridiculous.
The part that really get me was when she was like, "Go ahead, bro, you can't say nothing to me." I said, "Whoa." I'm like, what?
Listen.
You know how to class demand them like that.
Listen, and if
everybody have it.
Exactly. But if you want to go into real layman terms when it comes down to how the world is set up, you know what I'm saying? It's big up to every woman in the world, big up to every accomplished woman in the world and making their own money and being independent.
Very independent.
Big up to all of you guys. But if you're living in the real world, and I don't care what demographic you are in the world, men are the ones that make money.
They're the providers. Men are supposed to be the providers.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm talking about on a whatchamacallit, like on a graph. Like say we made a graph now, right?
Okay.
And we say which gender is the top earners.
Okay.
It'll be the men worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just. I'm not saying by country. Like this is like U.S. is the first country. Right? And men are the top earners in this country, right? And I'm sure
are they though?
They are.
I saw it was women that actually topped in 2020. Entrepreneurs. It was mainly.
I'm not saying, I'm not saying just entrepreneurs. I'm just saying on a whole. I'm not talking about just.
Okay, so you're just saying basically on the whole, chain where it starts is men
exactly.
On top. Oh, okay.
So if you like you heard James Brown's song back in It's a Man's World, right? Okay. So like it comes down to, and it's not being chauvinistic and nothing like that. It's just facts. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it can change in the future. It may change in a year. I don't know. But at the same time, right now, the men are the main earners, right? And I'm not we can say we know a bunch of independent and wealthy women in the world, but it still doesn't add up to what men do in the world and what we have in the world and what the role is in the world. So now if we come back to that, if it come back to what she's saying is that you have to have a bunch of money for to date her or whatever. Or how about we spin it like that? If we said that, well, we don't want you if you didn't have a bunch of money. You understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
So if we spin it, if a man point of view was, if we don't want women because if you can't match my money, we don't want you. How much single women you think be more single women in the world? how much you think that it would change?
Yeah, I swear to God, you sound like Kevin Samuels right now.
Big up to Kevin Samuels because I agree with a lot what he says because it's true.
Crazy.
It's very true.
He got me thinking about relationship and marriage totally different now. Totally different. I know a lot of female is against him and what he stand for, but we got to be honest with ourselves too. Yeah. He is talking facts.
Listen, I think that it's his delivery that women have a problem with. It's not it's not really the message. It's how he says it. And I say that all the time.
Like, I would be crying. Jesus.
I say
he
like
told a lady she was built like
Emmitt Smith. But just look at this, right? We are a world and we are a society that we are so shallow, right?
Yeah.
When it comes down to dating, or if it comes down to, to impress somebody, it's always, I want this woman with this smile. I want this woman with this body, or you want that man with this body, or you want that man with that smile and this physique or whatever.
Yeah.
It's always like that. So now like a high earning man, right? What he would say, a high earning man will, they basically have their flavor to choose from. You know what I'm saying? So if you want a man that's 6 figures, you're going to have to, get with that 6 figure, what he dealing with. Because 6 figure men don't want nobody,
who's
overwhelming and over demanding.
Oh my God!
And
he was naming so much things.
It's facts. You know what I mean? And if you can have that mentality, like you want to go into a relationship, but you Xing off all these things that you don't want in a man, right? And you can't compromise with certain things. As women and men, you're gonna suffer. You're not gonna be in a relationship. And you know what I'm saying? And what he would say, you're gonna die alone.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You're gonna die alone.
I think that line and I feel hit Kitty hard.
Yeah, it definitely did because I seen her video. I seen her video. Kind of counteracting all the comments that she been getting.
Yeah, that one hurt.
And die alone.
People kept on saying she was going to die alone. You could
die alone was one of her things that she talked about for a good length of time. And I feel like, you you can feel that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you in a couple relationships, if you can think about your last 2 relationships, you can probably think about what you could have did differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And as a man, I can, I've been married for 13 years now. So, I haven't had a relationship with anybody else for a long time. So, but if I could remember the relationships I had when I went to college and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, I look back to some stuff and I used to do and I used to say and how I used to react on certain. I could have changed. Yeah. I could have changed a lot of things.
Even right now, I'm thinking like I have to. No, I'm very demanding. I really had to cut it down. I had to snip it in half. I had to rethink my whole perspective of relationship.
Yeah, but
what I want.
I feel like if because me and my wife, right, we met when we was kids, so we know each other our whole life, and we can basically, see where our struggles were, getting together and being together and we work together to build what we have. You know what I'm saying? And it don't matter who earned more. Is basically
I never look at money as
is basically issue. What you can do as a husband or a wife or whatever. Exactly. That's how we look at things.
Yeah, I don't think everyone got so materialistic. It's all about the Birkin bag, the Gucci shoes,
social media.
I never let money play a huge role in a relationship. To me, it's just stupid. Because if you love that person, you decide to be with that person, you guys are going to be one.
Exactly.
So if my other half can't pick up the mortgage or rent for this month, don't worry, boo, I got it. Like, come on. Or saying that I'm earning more, I'm going to pick it up.
But at the same time, though, I have to say this though. I'm not saying women or men to lower your standards where it comes down to where
of course not.
You are babying or pacifying another human being who you want to be with.
I'm saying.
No, I'm not saying you're saying that, but I just want to put that disclaimer out there. I want to put that disclaimer out there because
some people will take advantage of you.
Some people will take advantage of you and do what they need to do.
Will.
You know what I mean?
But I never let money be a whole factor. Like we're supposed to be one. We're gonna do this together.
And like, of course, when something happens with your partner or your spouse, you should be able to pick back up.
Exactly.
And you know what I mean? And fill in when that person can't, do what he got to do. That's
exactly what I'm saying.
Or she has to do.
Now, the whole money situation, because what she basically was saying, I know a lot of them young girls was out there thinking like, yeah, don't talk to me if you can't buy me a 3D lace with. Don't talk to me.
Yeah.
No, seriously, that's how they're really thinking. So, to me, if we don't want to listen to our fine, we can't choose nobody.
I just don't feel it's a good. I don't feel like it's a good message that you're putting out to younger women. You know what I mean? I don't feel like it's a good message. I also understand
what she was saying.
I understand what she was saying too. I feel like she could. People that actually have money and come from money, they basically look for that security. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And they don't want to be taken advantage of.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So if you can, find somebody, say if you just went to somewhere and you met somebody, just, get to know that person and actually, and that person probably don't even know you from Adam or don't even know you're a celebrity or whatever, but you just know this is a solid, good person, and you can basically see where you can make life with that person, but you don't know what his, you probably can find out what his status is if he's making this amount or he's making that amount.
Yeah.
But if you could see that this person is hardworking and basically driven to, to work hard and to, aspire to something great, I think you should try with him or her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because it's a lot of, look, and I'm going to be real, it's a lot of men that
don't want to come with that pocket.
No.
Oh,
I wasn't gonna say that. Goddamn.
No, fine. No want to come with that pocket.
No, but no, it's not. It's not even that. No, but I think it's spoiled though. I think it's spoiled. A lot of men, because a lot of men from back in the days, right? We come from a household where the man is the provider, right?
Yes.
And now our generation, with the millennials, we're basically 50-50. Type of people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody kind of pulling together.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a different day. You know what I'm saying? And people that are traditional, you know what I mean? Basically they basically pay the bills, pay the mortgage, all of that, but they had a basic a need at home. The house had to be clean.
Yeah, I mean, to say that going on.
I'm saying, but I'm not saying but I'm not saying that it has to be in present day right now. I'm just saying this is the type of lifestyle it was before. Now, if a man paying bills and all of that, and you don't have nothing to pay, you just in the house being a housewife, then I don't know what I'm just saying.
I hear you.
I'm just saying, I seen, all right, my mother and father, right, when I was growing up, they both worked, right? They both worked, but my dad was the main earner, right? So my mother cooked, she cleaned, she, did the wifely duties.
Yeah.
And that's what I grown up seeing. You understand? But I'm not saying that being a housewife is a demeaning role. It's a role that you should take with pride. You know what I'm saying? And
now it's 50-50.
And I was 50-50. Now us millennials seen that as growing up, like, okay, and the only reason for that now is a lot of women was like, bitch, we don't want to be that housewife. You know what I mean? We don't want to clean. We don't want to cook. No. So the millennial woman right now is basically, I'm independent and I want to get for my own. So when it comes down to, me, having money, I have my own money and I can do what I want to do. And that's the mindset of millennials right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, we don't want. Yeah, we don't want to turn no horse.
Exactly. So every millennial
trophy wife.
Exactly, and with the trophy wife come with the same thing. The trophy wife, you have to go to the gym. You have to look a certain way.
Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's a lot of sacrifice either way.
Either way.
So I don't know what you choose to do, man or woman that's watching this, but it all comes with sacrifice. It all comes with some type of compromise. You know what I'm saying? Because what Miss Kitty's saying is basically match my money or get away from me. Don't talk to me. And if you're broke, you don't look upon me.
If you can't afford one Bridget, don't talk to me.
Exactly. But it shouldn't be that way. You know what I'm saying? I think
that's her.
If you're gonna be that shallow, then I don't think you should be in a relationship at all.
That's right. When I first seen the video of her, doing a breakdown of the whole money thing, in my head I was just like, is this coming from her? But then I started thinking, I'm like, damn, she always bashing men. Oh, let me not use that word. Let me not use that word. She's always putting it out there about. I think she should do it where it's just like referencing different category as to overall. She should say overall men. Yeah. When she said broke pocket. Yeah. I said no. And I had to stop watching it.
And I feel like she equivocate that. That a broke man or whatever is going to basically just be there for your money and, basically eat off of what you earn. But every man that don't have money is like that. You have a lot of men that don't have that type of money, but are very hard workers and very independent.
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? I'll put it out there. I've seen a lot of men that come up here and marry a woman that's up here and increase their life.
Yeah.
Crazy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. A man that they just came from Jamaica,
job, working for the state,
come up here, start working and increase a lifestyle for that woman. Just because he's hardworking and he's willing to do whatever he has to do.
Basically, he was playing his role.
Exactly, playing his role. But now, we're not going to excuse it. Some men that come up here and play around and don't want to do things. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, that can't be a broad brush with every man.
And that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I think she really needs to take that into consideration when she's actually, doing this type of stuff.
Because I could say all women are wicked. You know what I'm saying? Because if I had a couple, you know what I'm saying? I had a couple run-ins with some wicked woman too. You know what I'm saying? So I could say I could say all of these things too, because I had experiences with women that wasn't good, and I could be bashing them and saying that all women are not good or whatever. But I know that's not true. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? It's all about that individual. You know what I mean? So if you don't get to learn the individual, so
yeah, and I would think a woman of her caliber or background, she's well educated, she'll be a little bit more careful in how she say things like this. Like,
listen, education,
be a little bit more careful.
Education sometimes is just education, and it's not.
You're right.
It's not always. Sometimes your education don't outweigh your common sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
And I'm not, not saying for, that's the situation with Miss Kitty, but if, being accomplished is great. You know what I mean? You should bask in your accomplishments and always feel proud of your accomplishments. But when you try to down another person, with your accomplishments, then your accomplishments is tarnished to me.
You're just ugly. You're just ugly.
Exactly.
So that's what I got from this whole thing.
Yeah.
Because I felt like, okay, not all men don't say it like that. Yeah.
I feel she has a responsibility. I feel being in the position that she's in, being a host and a radio personality.
Exactly.
You're talking to a mass of people. You have to be responsible with what you put out there, because
careful of things that come out your mouth.
Exactly, man. Because you're gonna have the young ones that's listening to you or looking at you as a role model. Try to be you, and everybody situation is not fit for that personality. You know what I'm saying? You put these girls in a bubble now that basically is just going to be there to be popped by only top earning men.
Basically,
but these top earning men, they also have hard requirements, and not everybody gonna be living in a gym, and everybody just gonna pop out kids and be housewives and be able to be in a gym 24/7 and look good 24/7. Because in that, like I said, if you're a high earning man, you could be replaced easy. And if you're a high earning woman and you require a certain thing about your husband, you can replace that man the same way.
Yeah.
So the moral of this story is just be responsible what you're putting out there to the world, and stop trying to run down these social media heads that influence everybody to think one way.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You
That's what I felt that was happening in that video.
You want people to think one way about a certain situation where, it's all about the individual and how their life works and how they want to live their life. So don't give these young people that light of just wanting somebody that just have money, because money is not all. When you die, it don't come with a U-Haul behind with your money.
Dr. Love said sugar dad one.
Well, you know what I mean.
Dr. Love went in.
And she tried to make it seem like dying alone is not a bad thing.
It hurt, girl. If you can't make it, can't make it, but you can make it.
I picture like I don't ever think in my mind that I want to die soon. Nobody have that thought in their mind. But when I should die, I want to die where my wife is by my side, my children are by my side, and I hopefully God bless me, I have grandchildren and great grandchildren before I die.
Somebody by my side.
That's what I picture. I don't think as a single woman you just say I'm just dead and that's it.
Listen, I'm sorry, I don't want to die alone.
Or a single man, you know what I mean? Nobody thinks like that. So
but more power to you, girl.
Big up to Miss Kitty. But I just wanted to bring our insight to this. You know what I'm saying?
We never like it at all. But anyway, that's
going into the news. But other things, we had KHALED, DJ KHALED, We the Best Boss. Was in Jamaica last week.
IG every minute.
Yeah.
I was watching the whole thing.
DJ KHALED has a way of showing Jamaica in a different light.
Yes.
And I love that.
Not just musically.
Exactly. Just showing
going at the city, at the town, at the ghetto.
Yeah. And linking up with the his friends from the 90s or whatever, Buju and
Capleton,
Bunty and Capleton, and what I mean, artists like that.
That's a song they put together. I can't wait.
Then he said he was 98.1 completed.
Oh, I can't wait.
So
I can't wait.
Barrington
Levy was there too.
Oh yeah, Barrington Levy also.
He was there too.
So big up to DJ KHALED, because he always showed Jamaica love. You know what I mean?
He loved that place.
On the flip side of that, I feel like other artists feel left out. You know what I mean?
Mr. LEXX too enough. You're too enough. We can't buy that. Ain't too enough.
Nah, big up Mr. LEXX, because I understand what he was saying.
Listen, let's just enjoy the fact that the man was there and supporting the island and doing what he do.
KHALED is always there though. KHALED is always there. So it's not like it's a big thing that he's there.
I just wait till the turn.
Yeah, listen.
Well, how about that? Just wait till the turn.
But listen, Mr. LEXX said, I'm quoting him, but to what I can remember, Mr. LEXX said that big up to KHALED, but all due respect, like it's other artists that you can work with other than the ones that you have been working with on a daily basis. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. You know what I mean? If you want to mix up the thing a little bit, but the thing about it is that I understand that DJ KHALED has a different relationship with Buju and Bunty and Capleton or whatever.
Okay.
They have a long relationship, about 25, 30 years of relationship. You know what I mean? Of working with each other musically. So I understand why he keep drawing for those artists, because he feel comfortable with them.
He did meet with a new artist. Can't remember the name of the guy. He have that hot song on TikTok right now. Oh my God. If I can remember, I'll let you know. But he did meet with a new artist. He didn't do a song with them.
Okay.
But he did have a sit down with him.
Okay.
And he meet up with Popcorn too. And with the song with them meet and then talk, I'm pretty sure they gonna have something to work. Listen, Mr. Lex need to go relax himself. Calm down. Can't better with him. Stay with this.
Mr. Lex, he does voice his opinion. And either if it was on the side of artists that's trying to get another bus, internationally, or even if it was selfishly and say, Khaled, you could have said me, or you could have, came to me. You know what I'm saying?
And I think he was saying.
But that's what some people are saying. They say it's selfish. I really don't think that is selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Mr. Lex is, very in tune with, Jamaica, Jamaica culture and the dancehall culture. And, he did come out, talking about the dub plate pricing, also behalf of the selectors. So, that was last year.
Yeah,
so that's why I don't think it's selfishly. I think he does look into the industry and see what is needed. And he don't feel like working with the same artist over and over for DJ Khaled is going to make hits, which I don't see that. And that's another thing. I don't see hits from Khaled doing collabs with these artists. I don't name one hit that you heard.
Wait on a turn. That's something I can't say. Wait on a turn.
Boy.
Wait on a turn. There's nothing wrong with that.
It's nothing weird.
Maybe the man have a plan. We don't even know that.
Well,
he
might, but I'm not.
Like I'm saying, he meet up with a new artist. Mm-hmm. Okay, and he meet up with Popcorn.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure Popcorn whole unruly gang was there. Yeah. Unruly group was there.
Like Dre Island and
come on now, Dre Island. We all know he worked with a lot of celebrities.
He does.
He's in a lot of collabs. Just wait on a turn. I mean, that man is a genius when it comes to doing collabs. Okay, you never know. He probably have something.
It is, but the thing about they now how about the what was that song that when Buju just came out and he had made a song with that international artist, the Holy Grail or something like that. That was no hit.
Well,
that never played no dance ever.
Well, probably not playing no dance, but Wambo clubs. You never know
which club is playing that.
Other country.
Maybe other countries, but I'm just saying
limited to Jamaica.
But I'm not limited to Jamaica. But I'm just saying here, even in the U.S., where you hear that play, which dance you went to?
DJ and I play new music or different type of music. Let's put it that way.
We're not even talking about where we live now. We talk about
I'm not talking about
that's right here.
I'm talking about here in the States. Period.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They only pick up the song that's hot on the rhythm. There's other songs on there that actually will play good.
But this was a single though. This was a single. It wasn't on because Khaled don't do rhythms. He do singles.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? So if he can when Buju just came out and say, all right, we just gonna put you with this artist that nobody know about, just singing the hook to your thing, and it looked like this artist is probably from some type of European country or whatever, or Spanish country or something like that, and she's just singing a hook, and nobody knows how this collaboration came about. But that song didn't go nowhere. I didn't see none of these songs where Khaled came to Jamaica and made that was a big hit.
No.
Name one.
I can't remember right now, but we come up with it.
I'll wait.
I will. Next show, I'll bring it up. I would dig, and I was fine.
So, Mr. Lexa, you actually have a point.
No, it ain't too enough.
You actually have a point.
Me not care what you want to say.
Me brother, you have a point. You understand?
You just want to say something, just to say something. Can't better.
I don't feel that way.
Listen, just wait on a turn. On a never know what can happen. So I'm all good for the man doing what he got to do. Yeah, it's all veterans, So let him get the look of shine. We don't know how long them are there for.
Shine. Like,
come on, we don't know how long them are there for. Let him get the look Christian.
I'm not. Don't get it twisted. I'm not bashing the Khaled to work with these
Mr.
artists.
LEXX, can't bother with him. Let them be.
Listen,
let them be.
I understand the whole vibe. When it comes down to
Amigos
Khaled.
was down there too. Oh, I can't wait to hear this album.
Everybody's looking at Jamaica as the place to actually be.
Yes.
But the thing about it is that I'm worried about when it comes down to that is the business side of it. You know what I'm saying? Are you really getting compensated what you really supposed to? Because a lot of these artists, when they see these bigger exactly. When you see these big international artists come to Jamaica and they just say, "Oh yeah, we want to make a song." Like, I hope your business right, and you really getting royalties off of these songs. I
really hope so.
Because if you're not, and you're just doing this thing off of the stardom, you see somebody come down there that's a big and whatever, and they just feed all the niggas in your crew or whatever, and do all these nice things while they down there. You think you're just gonna just do a song, and that's that. Make sure your business is in order.
Reach out the cargo, I'm telling you.
Listen.
Reach out to the money right there.
It's not going to work with these artists, because they going to have you sign everything off, so you can't come back. So you got to get everything looked over by a lawyer and make sure everything is good. You know what I mean? Don't be frightened by these these artists that come from these international countries. And, you know what I mean? You got the rappers, you got that's from here, and you got singers from here that's going down there and making these collaborations.
Yeah.
And they're making millions and top of millions of of money on the albums that they're trying to produce out to the world. And what do you got? You just get a little popularity that's you on a song.
Yeah, I think everybody's starting to wisen up now, because, man, tell you,
I hope
use
so.
Carga as example.
I hope so.
I was watching the interview with him and his wife, / manager.
Yeah.
Watch, I'm not telling him to reach out to him.
He said reach out to say his business is in order. Well,
the wife is on point.
The wife is on point.
She called out everything.
But if they was really in order, they wouldn't have to go back and get those things. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Talking about no sense.
How you gonna say the men never have no sense?
You know, I don't sense.
Listen,
I like helping.
Hey. Like, we all have, like, a wife and a husband is supposed to help each other where we lack. So see, that's where it ties back in.
And you talk about Tina, he's saying about her nothing. And he commend his wife for sticking with him, even when he's saying about her no money. And you see how hard chef will work. Just to like pay the rent. I have so much respect for him. He talk about everything. Well, and look how them build together. I work it here talk
and that's how and they tie right back to that.
Come on, no, come on.
It tie right back to that again.
And the woman look happy, and she's pretty.
Yeah, definitely. She's
a pretty woman.
She like I seen when he just came out with that I talked about that album that he was putting out there for the dub plates. And I seen how she was working to push that album. And I was and it was it's good to see when you have two people that's in a relationship and support each other in whatever they're doing. Like, she didn't have to. I don't know what she did as a for a living.
I think she was a registered nurse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she was a nurse. Yeah.
For her to, because being a nurse is kind of demanding too.
Exactly.
And, they work long hours and all of that. And then you still come back home and still support that man's dreams. Not your dreams, but that man's dreams. That's commendable. That's commendable.
I don't know what Kitty that talk about, but see, them are living proof and they're happy. Just I say,
listen,
you might want to rethink that.
Hey, listen, I don't like. We ain't gonna go back down that road. But all right, we already said what we had to say. Miss Kitty she had to make a decision. You know what I'm saying? You have to either you make
die alone.
You gotta make some compromises. So. You gotta make some sacrifices.
None. You must say I make none.
Listen, man. Everything come with a compromise, and everything come with a sacrifice. No man says she not make no compromise. You can't live life and
dying alone is not a bad thing.
It is. It is when you looking at
Not
them
the
4
heart.
walls and nobody around it, surrounding you.
Man, that whole shit do it.
Hey, well, you know what I mean. To each his own. Maybe
Yeah.
she don't. So,
Yeah.
so maybe she really don't feel a way that dying the road alone is a issue. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean. You just
That's
you
how life
leave
go.
leave it to life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. Life is the best teacher. You know what I mean. And leave it to time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God,
man, but
it's been a pretty decent week in a dancehall. Not
Oh,
too
yeah?
much that way. Everybody focused on the whole Miss Kitty thing and DJ Khaled. Really,
yeah.
I was over there on his Instagram live. He had his kids. His wife. It was just nice watching that though.
Yeah, well,
He actually genuinely loved the country.
Khaled is a family man, and when you see an artist that's international from the America and
There we
that bring
go.
their whole family over there, he's got to be see comfortable
Love
with
that
the country.
country.
You know what I'm
Love that
saying?
country.
So big up to Khaled, man, because you don't have to put that little country on a big pedestal when you go somewhere, because he go
Jamaican
everywhere.
everything. Jamaican at everything.
Even when you're part of body, you still try.
Yeah,
You still try, but you know what I mean. But that's the whole Jamaica experience. You know what I mean. You want to go down there. You want to feel free. Big up to my brother and Tia that's down there right now.
They make
You
me
know what I
feel
mean?
bad. Oh, we had talk about me. I go down there.
Hey, I'm gonna try to go down too, man. I don't know when. Though. I don't know when.
I'm sorry. I can't. I gotta go.
Hey, you know what I mean.
I gotta go.
Everything.
Call me.
This whole thing. Everything with this vaccine right now. It look like it's shaping to everybody traveling.
They're
now.
at about what 30, almost 40% that's vaccinated in the U.S. now.
Yeah, so
that's pretty good.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
And we see everything
I think
leaning.
once we have 50, everybody be more comfortable.
Yeah, I'm still not there yet.
No, I'm just saying once we hit that 50% mark, I think everybody will be
I'm
comfortable.
still not there yet, but okay.
Once you reach that 50% mark, everybody will be comfortable.
But I feel like this whole vaccine thing, like you know what I mean, it's gonna be required at some point.
That's why my heart man going to come back. Some of that for travel.
Like,
my heart man going to come back.
These cars ain't for no reason. Now, like I feel
There
like
we go.
These cars are gonna be definitely, prepared just for travel and for other things that we may want to do in life. So, going forward, COVID wise, life is never going to be the same. It's not going to be how we knew it in 2019 before this thing hit.
I tell you.
It's going to be totally different rules. You know what I mean? I can see that happening. And, I think that, up here in the United States, it's going to be a lot more expensive. I think this, no, I really think, I think that it's going to be a crazy inflation. You don't think that they gave all this stimulus money and you don't think that they're going to be paid back in some type of way?
That. Oh God, don't say that.
Come on, bro. And
how much people rich right now? Don't
listen.
do it. Don't do it.
Yo.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Listen,
Niggas like $50,000 riches right now. Like
everybody
don't do it.
let me tell you something. Like all y'all people that scoundrel just did frivolous stuff with your stimulus money. Oh,
dude, I'm
boy,
hoping to see it.
You better be in a wide awakening.
It's crazy.
Shit, we like everything that we got as a stimulus. We should be saving, especially as Black people. You know what I'm saying?
Every penny.
Hold on to what you can and use it wisely. If y'all use that stimmy on the stock market, congrats to you. Congrats to you.
Because I actually make some money.
Hold
on to them stimulus check. Trust me.
Listen, man, if you're doing whatever you want to do, bro, how you want to trade, it's fine. I don't care how you doing it. as long as it's successful, that's all I care about. You know what I mean?
That Robin Hood.
But Robin Hood, it was giving some little.
Was it Friday?
What?
Friday
or Thursday. Dodgy coin.
Oh, Jesus Lord.
And
niggas racked up.
I ain't even tell you, bro.
Y'all wicked.
I ain't tell you, bro. I bought. Listen, hold on. I bought Dodgy Coin when it was 5 cents, and I'm not going to tell you how many shares I got.
I'm done with y'all. Cause y'all. I think Mary was that only one that
Dodgy Coin was like.
Bruh,
actually,
I heard about it.
Mac told me about Dodgy Coin, and he was like, "Yo, you better jump on
his
this."
Ass.
Yeah.
His ass. Yeah. Yo, his ass.
And he did good. He did good. He did
good.
Good. He showed me his little portfolio before he left, and I was like, okay, bro.
Oh, and Kimo, I said, y'all. Ooh.
But you got to be up on stuff like a lot of people, like even like Marsha, right? Marsha had Dodgy Coin, right? And she sold that bitch like 2 weeks ago.
Marsha, I know she was heated.
Yo, Marsha had like a good amount of shares and she sold that shit.
Oh my God. Where Marsha at? I know she's dying right now.
Listen, bro, I'm telling you, like, if you bought Dodgy Coin, because I bought it, I told you, I bought it like at 5 cents. Mm-hmm. And I think Marsha bought it probably at around 10 cents around that time. Okay. But it was doing so good on Thursday and Friday that it didn't matter at like.
I see my phone blowing
bro.
up. I can't say I see my phone blowing up. Yo, look what I just made. I said, motherfucker, I was mad.
I'm telling you, like you could have, like, I'm telling you, like Dodgy Coin was doing so well. I was waiting for that.
Everybody ate food this week.
Listen, if Dodgy Coin go to $1, it's over.
Everybody ate food this week on Robin Hood.
Listen,
everybody.
I seen Dodgy Coin go up to, I think it was up to like 55 cents. And you know, on a dollar, whatever. And I was like, wow, you should see all of this. And I bought it from 5 cents, and it went up to 55 cents. Or what? I was like, I hope this joint go to $1. I hope it go to $1, yo. Because if I go, listen, bro, if it went to $1, yo, crazy, man. Because if Dodgy Coin has the same type of history as how Bitcoin has.
I was about to say,
oh man, yeah, we in the money.
It's about Dodgy Coin right now. Seriously, people, get into that.
Anyway,
my mama eating off Robin Hood.
I like Robin Hood. It's cool to use, and I just don't use Robin Hood. I actually have stocks through my work also.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So,
what's the name?
My 401k and all that. So
we don't know much what's the name put in there, so I ain't gonna talk about this. I don't keep up with they shit.
No, but you can actually buy your own in that same thing. Like we have got to have
a conversation. I know it's in there, but I don't know what's going
on.
Like
we have Fidelity Investments, so we can buy shares through there also. Okay. So. You know what I mean? It's other ways and other ways to invest or whatever. So, you know what I mean? If you're not investing in the stock market, try to get educated first so you know what you're doing, and just go for it. You know what I mean? You don't have to put a bag of money in there in the beginning. Yeah, you can start with $50, $100. You know what I'm saying? And do what you do. You know what I'm saying?
And work your way up. That's it.
You know what I mean? So, but, big up everybody that had Dodgy Coin. You know what I mean? I know y'all smiling.
Y'all smiling this week. Yes, y'all are.
I don't know what it's going to be next week. But
everybody in my house is happy this week.
And listen,
I said,
I ain't mad at nobody.
You know everybody, they all smiling. See? They all smiling. The other one is on vacation. They all smiling.
Matt had way more shares than me.
Jesus
way more
Lord.
shares than me. So I know he was good. Like I seen it. So.
We gotta get him and Kimo to come and talk about it. They do a whole group on that.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
They racking up. Like, them two together.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
They even got what's name on there?
Who?
Chin. She made money this week.
That's
too.
what's up. That's what's up.
They just tell her, show her how to do it and everything, and She's doing her thing right now.
Hey man, each one teach one.
Exactly.
That's what you got to do. Each one teach one, and we can get into that mood where we help each other.
That's how you put your family on.
And that's how you put your family on, for real. When you help people, just from a solid, genuine place, and you just want to see people doing good without any compensation.
And that's what they're doing.
That's great. You know what I mean? So anybody that's a friend, family member that has education to the stock market and how to, thrive in the stock market, reach out to your families and try to get them to invest. I know as, black people, we don't like
skeptical.
To, we're all skeptical. We don't like to put our money where we can't see it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? But, it's good it's good to get into the stock market and try to, to invest, here and there and smart investing, not just ready to get money next week. If you thinking about getting money next week off of investing,
you gotta have patience.
You gotta have real patience.
Yeah,
and there's some things that you can do like that. You know what I mean? You can sell and trade and buy, trade. And do those little quick trades. Yeah, you can do that, but that's like another full-time job. So you know what I mean.
But who I also I was watching a couple of his videos. Wall Street Trapper. I don't know if you heard of him.
Okay.
Yeah, he educate people on the stock market as well.
Okay.
For free.
That's dope. Like
his information is just there on YouTube.
Listen, man. It's free information out there for you guys.
I mean, he just basically tell you, what to do or whatever. It's nothing so crazy. But he's just trying to educate as much people as he can.
Of course. It's a lot of people online where they trying to, educate the masses on certain things.
Yeah.
So, big up to them. You know what I mean? They're trying to share their wealth and their knowledge, with the masses, and that's respectable. You know what I mean? So big up to everybody that's educating the stock market and educating people about the stock market, and you know what I mean? It's all a great look. You know what I mean? So
it was a great week.
It was.
Niggas smiling and shit. I ain't smiling. Fuck that. Fuck that shit. I ain't smiling.
Well,
niggas out here smiling.
Yeah, man. Gotta smile sometimes. Can't be. Gotta be sunny days. Can't be rainy days all the time. Sometimes, but not all the time.
But yes, guys, do remember, like, subscribe, and share.
Definitely.
On our YouTube channel. Hit that like button so it can be shared to others.
Exactly.
Drop a comment. Tell us how we're doing.
Exactly.
We're trying.
And
we're working hard over here. It might not look like it, but we're working hard.
It'll take a lot of production in this time. You know what I mean?
We got some things, different things coming.
Yeah.
We're gonna drop 1 and 2 different content in here.
Yeah, and we've planned us doing different type of content so we can keep you guys engaged.
Yeah,
and also entertained, because we just want to be diverse when it comes down to One Drop Podcast. It's not just about the podcast, but it's about just being one with our consumers and our viewers.
Culture,
you know what I mean? Basically. And just putting out the Caribbean culture to the masses that's not familiar with what we go through and what we do on a daily basis. You know what I mean? So it's getting nicer outside, so we're gonna be start vlogging here and there, doing a lot of things. Big up to our sponsors that we mentioned in the beginning of the show,
Lavish Gems
and Isolated Clothing Line. Big up to you guys. Anybody else that's interested in being a sponsor of the show, please link up on our social media. That's One Drop Podcast on Instagram, Facebook, or if you want to email me on onedroppodcast@gmail.com. Definitely can send you some information about sponsorship. And also we have the Easy Sundays on the One Drop Instagram account. Yes, and today it wasn't good because what happened with the sound. The sound went out, and I felt like it was the battery of the camera that was going. Yeah, so I felt like it. Anybody that was missing Easy Sundays this week. I apologize. I swear I do.
Technical difficulties.
We're
working on it.
But we're gonna make it better. I just need to start recognizing things before it happens. Sometimes. So it's my fault.
Here like, yo, no sound.
It's my fault. It's definitely my fault. So. I apologize, but we're back at it.
But that's Sundays at 4:00.
Yes, easy Sundays at 4:00. What?
No, I'm just saying, doing 4:00 is kind of early.
Listen.
No. Yes, that's at 4:00 on One Drop Podcast. It's live.
I'm trying to catch the dinner time. Everybody catch Sunday dinner around 4 or 5 o'clock.
Early,
you know what I mean? Everybody eating around that time so they can appreciate some good music.
Meanwhile, I'm doing everything else. I had the phone open in the One Drop Podcast. I just signed in, just let it play.
Exactly.
I'm doing everything else. I'm just listening.
Yeah. And now, if you're just watching our show now and you're just catching up on our episodes, and we are in episode 2, not episode 2, but episode 13.
Season
and this
2.
is season 2. And go back to our first season, the first one, and see how we have grown and the conversations that we have changed up, and all of that is I could promise you is entertaining episodes. So try to get back to the ones that we have done before, and we just gonna do better content going forward. So hope you guys are ready for it. And I appreciate,
subscribe, and share the
exactly.
video.
I appreciate all of you guys that view every week. So bless up everybody. And you know what I say every week? Love.
Yep.
Yeah, look, Flex. Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Get to the money, get to the cash. Yo, a Cyclone, I represent for the One Drop Podcast. You know the thing, you know the lingo. Chat.
Watch I wanna.